Were you nervous?
Yes, right?
I'm not nervous.
You funny, bro.
It's your girl Tati Dondada. I'm here. How many days are we into For the Love? 4 days. We're here with Made4Sk8. We're here at Sparkles. And I'm here with Bobby West.
What's up? What's up? My name is Bobby West. I'm from Chicago. Chi-Town, stand up. You already know the vibes. Even the suburbs too. I love every part around Chicago. The whole tri-state area, to be honest, though. Even like Wisconsin, if you're talking Ohio, like everywhere has been amazing to me. Even Detroit, I love me some Detroit. I just want to say thank you too for having me up on your pod. I know I talk low, but thank you again too for having me on your podcast. It's a blessing both ways around. But thank you for the opportunity, and I think it's special what you're doing for the community. I know what it took to get here, and I know like the OGs before me, the pathway they laid down, and all the moves that I took from them. It's like I can't feel special because I'm just repeating their moves, and it's like now I'm getting acknowledgement for it, but it's like it's really the OGs. I'm doing their moves. It's just tweaking them another type of way. So yeah, but it's still their moves though. So I can't.
Still the fundamentals.
Yeah.
My first question is, did you attend any of the day parties?
No.
I like Detroit's style, their skate style. It's actually fire to me.
So wait, do you know how to do it?
No, that would be like the next style that I would want to try. You know what I mean?
What's the next? Why you don't do it now?
Because I already, you have to. Oh, he's fooling me now. He's fooling me now. I feel like I have to perfect stuff.
Sometimes you just gotta throw yourself in the fire, and then from there you will know like, okay, what I gotta do to become better at it. But if you like, okay, I'm just gonna work up on it next time, you're never gonna get to that next time. So you just gotta force yourself now, and you may mess up, but the thing is you're gonna get better. That's the problem.
That's real, so take risks.
I'm more so, I like the challenge of it. So I just set my own challenge. So I set a timer on the Apple Watch, and I skate for that time. And no matter whatever happens, I gotta go that complete time. And then sometimes it's the song. Like if I'm at a nice event like this, I may say I'm gonna skate for 2 songs back to back. And from there, that forced me to stay out there for 2 songs, no matter what happens. I don't care if the floor is slippery, whatever goes on, I'm staying there for that whole time. Yes, it's a game for me.
It's not a bad way to look at it. I wasn't even gonna ask you all that, but I'll take that. That's interesting. Was your first style JB, and if not, what was it?
I can say that's a very good question too, by the way. But I love JB, and I was raised, of course, in Chicago. I'm raised around a lot of JB, but I also seen like a lot of other people, like E-Way. His name is E-Way. He go by Skate Nerd also. Another guy, his name was Eldon, Red, Big Bobby, Shondell, Gary from Glenwood. I'm shouting out a lot of people because I got so many people. I love what they do so much. And to say, watching them since I was younger, they just took a unique approach to skating. And it was more so, it was still a JB foundation, but it's what they added to it. They didn't put themselves in a box. It was like, JB is, they treat it kind of like an airport type thing. And from there,
one of my main questions on here is, do you consider yourself more of a freestyler?
I guess you can say a freestyler, but I really say I'm a fan. I'm a fan for every style, and everything that I do, I can never say I'm an expert, or I don't ever claim anybody's style just because I don't want to disrespect nobody's style. I'm a fan for every style.
Okay.
So that's why I love it all. And I'm gonna try it, I'm gonna flip it. It may not look good, but trust me, I'm gonna try it though. But I'm a fan for every style, from top to bottom, even out of the country. They have some very nice stuff, like London. I just got in.
Yeah.
They crazy.
You plan on going out the country?
I've been blessed to go out of the country a couple times.
Okay, clock it, global.
Yeah. But blessed to go out there and see the world and be able to see like a lot of dope, unique skate styles. They got some fire stuff out there. They know who I'm talking about too.
You gotta put me on. I need to know something. Stiff boot or a soft boot?
Ooh, a stiff boot. For me personally, I say a stiff boot just because I skate for long periods of times. So a soft boot, I may try something. Like I'm skating against the time, I try a lot of crazy stuff. I don't want to roll my ankles, so I say a stiff boot.
Yeah. Okay. How did you get into merchandise?
thank you for everyone who not only just bought a sweatshirt or bought any type of hoodie for me. Keep in mind, I'm selling sweatshirts and hoodies in the skating rink when it's extremely hot. So the fact is, I'm so grateful for people who just support me. I love it so much. And what really got me into it, my big bro Eway, skate nerd, he had skate nerd clothing for a long time. And after a while, his name was Chris Nelson. And he told me, he was like, hey, why you haven't thought about putting yourself up on a t-shirt? And I was like, ain't nobody gonna buy my face. And he was like, what about your name? And then I was like, they clicked up on me.
It is fly with your last name is kind of fly.
Yeah, and then my big bro Eway was already kind of pushing me towards that, but I just wasn't ready for it. And it's similar to you and like Detroit skating. I wasn't ready. I was like, I'm gonna get there. But from there, I was kind of like forced into it, and I'm forever grateful for it.
You got something that looks like a V-neck windbreaker or something like that. That shit is hard. Is it like windbreaker material?
Yeah.
That shit is hard. I'm not gonna lie. I like that one. That I really like. I've seen some of the sweats and hoodies and crew necks, and it is hot in here. You feel like your fashion brand will grow bigger like outside of the skate community?
I love skating, but tried to put like roller skates up on it, because I just want people who may be into other stuff, like somebody who probably not even interested in roller skating. They just like I like the quality to sell itself. Like, rather than trying to do it, I'm trying to sell you something, I'm like, nah, the art should sell itself, you know? It should be so special.
That's you should quote that. The art should sell itself. It's true.
Yeah.
It's actually true. Can you tell us about your other passions outside of skating?
Today I went X-Thorn. I say I know a little something about it. So that's like another hobby of mine. Is like, I like the video edit. I also too like to mess with audio. A little bit of music here and there, but you know, you can't be
exploring,
you can't be the greatest at everything.
I mean, I don't know.
But I don't want to release trash, and it's like Bobby name up on it. Respectfully, I just don't want to.
You want to put out quality.
Yeah, quality. Yeah, there you go.
I get wanting to put out quality, but I feel like when you're called to something or you're inspired to try something, it may not be the best at first, but it takes work, like skating, like anything. You know what I mean? It takes a lot of work or faith or loyalty to that thing to like make it work actually. You know what I mean? So you video edit. Yeah. So do you edit your own videos too?
Yes.
Okay.
So majority of the time, even to like the videographer, I try to just make it as easy as possible for them. So like, for instance, like a lot of the fast-paced action videos.
I want to count it off one more time now. Go ahead, look. Hit it now.
How do you push past your fears when you're trying something new or risky?
You just go for it, and no matter what, you just know it's not the end of the world. Just go for it. And in fact, you're gonna always do it. You're gonna get better. And sometimes we just overthink so much. Like, we just worry about everything that could go wrong, that the fact is, it's not even gonna be so hard. You just keep going. Your first time don't gotta be perfect. Second time don't gotta be perfect. And don't think about it as I failed. Just be like, no, I'm just doing it again. And the fact is, if you really want something, it's gonna become embedded into you. And it's gonna be like muscle memory. And it's gonna be a habit. And from there, in order to make something a habit, it's like opening and shutting the door. It gotta be automatic.
I told somebody today, I said, it only takes 21 days to create a habit. And it does. So if you do something for 21 days and you're consistent with it for 21 days, it'll create a habit and you'll end up just doing the thing that you wanted to do anyway. So yeah, it is. What keeps you motivated to skate even on your worst days?
Dang, that's a good question. You see, I'm dazed right now. I'm like,
ain't prepared for that one.
dang. One thing that I'll do, even when I'm tired, like I'm dead tired and I'm ready to get out the floor, I try to do like 10 minutes of just repeating the move. So I'll pick like, basically it's move in a cookie jar. So I'll just pull out some moves, like I'll just watch a video and I'll just pick like 2 moves. And from there, for that rest of the 10 minutes, I just take those 2 moves and flip them back to back to back. It's like so many ways to skin a cat. So it's that same cat, but it's so many ways to skin it.
Some people say like it's more than one way to get to God. You know what I mean? Like everybody don't have to believe the same thing. Everybody don't have to do the same thing. Best advice for skating on your inner and outer edges. Best advice.
Start off at the wall first, and from there you're gonna be able to like have the wall as support, and then after, of course, you'll just go on like one at a time. Some people try to go really extreme and do both of them, but no, just one at a time. And the fact is, once you actually see a video of it, a lot of times I even prefer to do one flat skate and one up on the side of the skate. After that, try to like go in and out, right next to the wall, in and out. And from there, you'll just be able to build that balance and muscle memory. And after that, step off the wall a little bit. But still stay somewhere near to where you can grab it, but roll right next to the wall. Then once you get confident enough, go ahead and go to the middle. Yeah, just go to the middle and run it back and forth. And from there, you got your edges. It don't.
I think people be afraid to use the wall, but that's a good technique. They say for the snappers, they say you should start at the wall too, so you can practice your 1-foot pivots and go in both directions. You know?
I don't know. I've never heard that until now. So I'm.
Oh, okay. I'm putting you onto something. Okay, yeah. So somebody taught me that. They were like, I didn't start on the wall. I started busting out the gate trying to do whatever I wanted to do. What I thought was snapping, and then people had to kind of get me together and tell me what to do.
Yeah,
it's okay. It's okay. Don't scratch.
You can put that up and out.
And they're tight. It's tight.
Yeah.
Very tight. But it's clean though. It's clean. Ah! You couldn't wait to grow your hair out to do all of this.
Yeah.
As I remember, I seen you in the Afro phase. Yeah, it's over. The Afro phase over. He got length now. I could put it in a bun.
And I can put it in a bun. And I can put it in a bun.
I can put it in a bun. I'm screaming, y'all. What's one way you use your talent to get back to the community?
I try to do much more teaching, and actually this fall of course people see me every time with a video camera. They see me recording. Lately I've been wired up with microphones, so people been
inspiration too.
Yeah, but I got like a whole new platform coming, and it's basically going to involve, of course, merch, a little bit of the music stuff with some other great producers, and from there it's going to be like giving the gems back of drills, tips, and it's more so it's going to be done like games rather than like a couple of them. I can talk about a couple, but like you will pull a card out of the deck, and from there just have different moves and tips that you can do, almost like a game where you can shuffle up the cards and you can pick your own tip, like tip for the day or own like workout for the day. So you never know what you're gonna get out of the card deck. So it's like
ideas.
But it's like people can actually see like, okay, this is what I was working for and was skating my butt out for.
You were focused. What you were focused on.
Yeah, but the other people though, cause they didn't even see it yet.
Yeah.
They gotta still see it and improve it, but it's like fully edited and everything. So it's beautiful though.
Okay, I'm ready for it. What's your home rink?
But I'll shout out basically the rink that I was raised at and I love so much. We're gonna start it off kicking Rich City, Glenwood, Linwood, of course, the rink in Chicago. I didn't really go there too much, but MLK was another rink. Sometimes I visit, and sometimes I used to do like little battles up there. But yeah, I love my rinks to the point when I was younger, I used to always get like 4 lines in the side of my head.
In the pro?
Yeah,
I
in my
see
pro
that
days.
too.
It wasn't the greatest look, but for me it meant something. And basically every time I got going out of town, I always represent those rinks. And hopefully I did well, but I love my rinks though. I love them back in Chicago.
Favorite thing from back home?
The music and the high energy. Like Chicago energy is next level. You go to a Money Mike Friday. For my era of skating, we got DJ CJ, we got DJ Money Mike. And I ain't gonna lie, those two are like just the top two to do it. Like, I ain't gonna cap. My favorite two of, I don't want to say all time, but my favorite two from Chicago. There we go.
So when you say the music, you do like juking and footworking and all that too?
I ain't gonna lie, all skates trash. Doesn't that mean that be like, hell no, to the no.
That's you?
Yes.
You gotta get comfortable dancing off skates.
I would put on my skates again.
That's why you don't come to the day parties.
That's not why.
That's why you don't come to the day parties. Because all the dancers in the skate community pop out during the day parties. They act a fool. We act a fool.
So, I got a couple questions for you though.
For me?
Yes. Okay, now the first question is, what got you into this? What made you want to do it?
Interview people and podcasts and all of that.
But what made you want to
create?
Okay, I want to do this for the skate culture and even the questions and the passion you put behind it. Because we had a skate jam, and you are filming and not skating. And the music.
But I do this. They're so. You see, nobody around here acted weird. They know what's up. When I pull the camera out, that's what I'm doing. This is like a regular thing.
So this is your passion?
I love it. I do. I like creating this form of content. I feel like a lot of people aren't exposed to everything that's really going on. And I feel like skating has changed my life in such a big way that I will be doing a disservice not to show people what I know or what I'm seeing or what I'm experiencing. You know what I mean? It's a very like liberating thing. So I'm sharing that with everybody because somebody could relate to that. Like somebody could be like, damn, I'm inspired. You know, I got inspired. I think my first time being inspired before I could even skate, I seen like a backpack video, but I just thought it was cute. I was like, oh my God, that's so cute. I want to do that. Why can't I do that? And then I was like, okay, I bought a pair of skates in like 2020. Never used them. I didn't start skating until 2022.
But I ain't gonna cap though. If one thing I can shout out after, of course, the OGs for me is, without the OGs, I wouldn't even be here. Wouldn't be nothing. But I wanted to also give a shout out to the skaters, like the TikTok skaters, the COVID skaters, all those guys. I'll give them their props because the fact they took skating and they made like stuff that skaters like myself, I overlooked. That's what people gravitate to that more. Like I can hit 1,000 spins and jumps. They like, yo, I prefer that slow walk and that dip over that any day. And I respect it. I'm like, they made me realize that I need to simplify and stop adding. Sometimes you just gotta cut stuff out in life and you just gotta simplify it. My bad, I can talk for this. I love skating.
I'm gonna get on the floor and get some shots of everybody. But I'll see y'all later. Tune in to Made4Sk8 this week. Bobby, say bye.
All right, see you guys later. See you up on the floor.
Yeah, give me that.
Yeah, you
Give me that.